808dragon.com or at gotdragon on YouTube and Facebook Live. As you can see, we've got a couple of things going on here, kind of a lot of things going on here. Very much. We got a pan for ham and cheese to melt. We got a pan for bread to toast. And we got some extra ingredients for the cup noodles here. And a boiled egg because, well, I gave Edgar his already, but whatever. I'm gonna finish my cigarette. So we're gonna boil some water right now, real quick. Alright, so that's your staging area. It's not too complicated, so I'm gonna throw some damn ham in the pan. Egg, don't go nowhere. Stay, be a good egg. So I guess 1 minute in, we're gonna light something on fire. So step one, we're gonna cut this up too while we're doing stuff along the way here. But first we're gonna light up this little guy. And this is just gonna be bread in a minute, so put that right here. Actually. Alright, here it goes. This is the first light of this particular model here. It did actually, I mean, it's pretty nice looking. It's only got 4 holes. I want to kind of keep it small. But it's got a little tear because, well, I forced this part in, but it looks kind of nice. So let's see if that tear does anything extra. Still kind of okay, but I wish I could. Just enough to be a layer on the bottom. We're getting alcohol where we don't want it. This little squirt is not perfect, but it works. Let's see how long that takes to, oh, it's already priming. So I made this one a little smaller, but not too small. I heard a little bit of sizzle already. So let's boil some damn water while we're at it, huh? So let's move these pans out the way real quick. Alright, so we're not getting any extra blooming. I'm kind of looking for a bloom here. Alright, now the outside's catching on fire. That's cute. Technically, I was just going to load it and throw it onto there, but that's okay. Let's get a bloom. Oh, the 4 ports are kind of doing their thing. There's a little bit of a twist to the flame. That's cute. This is not, do not try this at home, kids. That looks a little sketchy. Kind of leaning to that way a little. There we go. Straighten her out just a bit. Screw it if I get some soot. So basically, I'm gonna make another one of these while we boil water real quick, because the rest is not gonna take too long. Fucking egg wants to run away. It's a fucking problem. Alright, so let's see how long that lasts anyway. Just boiling some water here. Alright, I was gonna use that for a line, but let's just be all cool and be like, can you cut a straight line? So this is basically just a can, Keystone can, nothing else. One can. I did make holes in the top, 4 little holes, straight up this time, not too big. And I got the circle part, real nice. I mean, I'm proud of myself also. Circle, not so circle. So anyways, we'll proceed to see if I can cut a straight line eyeball. Can the boy eyeball a straight line? I mean, I should have showed the measuring of this can. Pretty straight. I mean, I'd assume that's a pretty hot flame down there. I smell a lot of unburned alcohol though. I'm being extra lazy. I'm not even like looking at my cuts real good. Come on. Every time. We still got good fire down there. That's something. Not exactly boiling up here, but for what it is, this little side part's not leaking, at least. That's cool. But we're gonna make a new one anyway. And then we're gonna throw it on this other stove. So this little guy, I'm gonna make a little slit. This little guy, I'm gonna straighten out a little bit before I do that too. Okay, we still got flame. There's that. Oh, I forgot to put the other camera, but that's okay. So this I'm just gonna snip down here. Nice and straight. Then literally, I guess I've decided instead of crimping it, because that just sort of like is bugging me already. I'm just gonna put a nice little, notice I have a beautiful measuring tape on my scissors here. Custom. So this is like 1 inch. We'll do a 1/2 inch. Just enough to, maybe 3/4. Let's go 3/4. Just a little bit up the little. Wait, that's 1 inch. 3/4 right there. And that'll allow me to do this. Hopefully. Without splitting the damn bottom can. Uh-oh. I think the thing went out. I was gonna trace this to the same size as the other one, but all I want is this thing to go past that little snag. Fucking bitch. Okay, let's see how that seals up right there. Oh, she's starting to split. Okay, so that's a nice little fit there. This little guy just goes simply into here. Alright, I don't think we've achieved boiling water because I didn't really put that much alcohol. I just wanted to see if the thing would work. Like at first. And this is not quite ready yet. This is going to take I'm going to have to smash this in the rest of the way. And I'm debating if I'm ready to do that because this little thing gave me some grief. Oh, still ripped. No matter what I do, it still wants to rip. Oh, and then I lost my thing in there. Shit. Alright, so I gotta do this so it doesn't rip. It's kind of tall is one of the reasons why. I think if I snip it all the way to the top, like I was going to, I just kind of like left myself some meat. Oh, hell's no. Who's calling me? I'm not taking calls right now. Well, anyways, this ring becomes a nice little thing. So that holds nicely. So I don't know about that bloom, but let's put a little bit more this time. No. Always fucking dribbling. Always fucking dribbling this bitch. Yeah, it's just about to the bottom. That's the nice little bottom layer. So I basically lit like right to there. So far we've tested that it's okay. Oof. Alright, technically before this gets hot, let's bend this fucker back straight a little bit. Ow, it's already hot. A little bit more straight here. Straight as we can get it. It's kind of a prototype here, kids, so. Oh, crap. I'm burning my handle. I'm cooking my freaking handle on my damn pot. Alright, that should be okay. Boil, water, boil. Done playing with that for now. Back to this. Oh, there's that little leak on the seam. I don't feel like the jets are really doing much of anything. Just a little bit, but I mean, they're kind of baby. They're like little baby bloom. Nothing major going on there. Then again, it's not like I pressurized the chamber proper. Okay, I'm waiting for some bubbles here. I'm just testing. Alright, so this little guy, I kind of wanted to make it just right out to the edge there. Just shy of the edge. And then push her all the way down and call it a day. And again, part of me wants to kind of have it like a little lip and then seal it up at the top. So, either way. Let's see what happens. And it's all the way. There should be just a little bit of lip that I can mess with. Or does it go all the way down and then do that? Well, that sucks. That doesn't feel very sealed. Gotta be all complicated and shit. So I want this just as, I guess that big. I swear this went all the way down and it was still, this part was still kind of touching. Kind of want to like slit it and like make it stay tighter. But I'm still prototyping here, kids, so. Guess I'm still alive at least. all the way at the bottom, huh? And this thing is still freaking got some. Yeah, I hear water boiling. Oh, I see steam coming off of it. So this time I put more alcohol. Let's see how long that works out. It's a pretty decent little flame, not gonna lie. Just off the top. Not half bad, pretty impressive. Don't want the water to spill here either though. That's fine. I just want to try it out just like that. I kind of want to slit it, but at the same time I kind of want to make it a little, instead of a slit so much, I kind of wanted to make it more just tight. I almost wanted to compress it in the inside. So if I understand to make it like a little tiny bit bigger, that might work out for me. I'm going to snip a little bit off of this too to make that just that tiny bit. So if I wanted it like exactly the size of the hole, boom, somewhere in there. But like if I want it right there, we're gonna do that, I guess. All right, where's a good place to snip? Guess right here. Just a little bit bigger. Line up that with this. Right about there. Now we'll go 1.5. So at that point, 3/4. Uh-oh. That flame sounds to be sputtering. Okay, we haven't fully boiled. We got bubbles. Not fully boiled though. Not gonna lie. Nice and tight. A little bit tighter this time. That's good. That's exactly what we kind of want. A nice little bit trying to seal up on the edges here. That thing's still lit at least. Well, I use my fingernails for metal shaping, kids. I mean, seriously. Kind of wanted to do that around this whole lip here. So it stays extra sealed tight. Kind of want this to be a little more inside the whole thing. Alright, so we still got a little fire, barely. And we've achieved hot water. I mean, I suppose that's like coffee hot. Alright, we'll come back to that in a minute. So we've officially made another one, just real quick. Let's see how much liquid is still in here. That's pretty empty. We'll still use it. We're gonna toast some bread and melt some cheese, I think, on this one, at the least. Alright, get rid of all this metal off my damn cutting board, because I don't need it. And then we're gonna do cabbage and stuff later. We're gonna chop up a cabbage and throw it in a jar and everything. Alright, back to making fire. Yeah, we don't really need my lap. Let's see if I can manage to get this into the hole. So brand new one, take two. Slap together real quick. Alright, this one's gonna last a little longer. And then this one's gonna go into there. Real quick. Oh, wait, that one's the one I just did. Sorry. Alright, guess this is the one I just built. Damn it. Alright, so I guess we're gonna continue on with this one over here. We've just done that. Alright, let's try the new one out. Basic. They're basically the same. Let's just see how the same they are. Well, that's good. Let's see how consistent. This one's got a little shorter thing going on. Not exactly the same amount of fuel here, but slightly different. This one's got a little more lip going on. This one's kind of right there at the edge of having a lip. This one's sizzling because I lit it first. Should get some little rocket propulsions coming out of here. And we're getting something out the sides of the can even though. Kind of want those little jets to do their thing, but they gotta get more pressure in that case. Like in other words, this needs to actually be a proper chamber on the outside, not just a little willy-nilly slap the thing. That's why we're testing here. Alright, so this one's got a whole crap load of fuel. Oopsie. Don't want to spill either. Oh, the water's still kind of hot. Let's just get down to that. Oh, that's pretty straight in the middle. Let's see if we get something action. I don't even wait for the secondaries. Alright, back to the staging area here. God, this watch is really uncomfortable, but kind of useful. I mean, I want the handle in a good place. We got water still kind of getting hot here. This thing is not doing the secondary burn perfectly, but let's take one of these rings off. Looks crooked. Got a little secondaries reigniting. It's not fully doing the secondary thing like I thought it would. Okay, well that starts to boil. Let's throw some bread on top of something at least. Alright, so you got your basic bread. Like dollar something bread from Walmart, yay. Let's make use of this a little bit here. I would do butter, but I'm a little bit lazy to grab that. I'm actually thinking about doing the 3 bread theory here. Three breads, 4 cheeses, 4 meats. That sounds like a good meat to bread ratio to me. Alright, for now we'll just do 3 breads at a time. Too bad 3 breads don't quite fit in this pan perfectly. Not perfectly, but we'll make it work. And then we have a little ring here for the well, let's be a little bit safe here. Well, that's a little bit loosey-goosey, ain't it? I'm dangerous. Will it stay? Will it toast bread? Still got fire. Alright, next step. I got my cheese ready in a minute. So we can technically throw the cheese back. But we do want to get that melting quick. And this is garlic powder and whatnot for separate issues. So let's get some meat in the pan here. How's the bread toasting? It's going to require extra maintenance to do this. It's still got flame though. And we'll call it semi-toasting. Okay, let's throw the 2 turkeys. Two hams. Let's see how this timing works out with the cup noodles. Spread it out a little bit. There you go. Kind of cold there. Alright. Let's see how this bread's toasting up. Not that toasty yet. Oh, there you go. We're getting a little toast. Alright, so we want this part there. Oh, that went out, to be expected. Alright, try and do this. Oh, I think they both went out. Well, I got some toasted bread going, at least. Not ready to throw anything on it just yet, but well, that's kind of why I have that there. Alright, let's get this cup noodle next level too. Got my cheese ready for me in a little bit. Let's see what happened here. Well, that one only had a little bit anyway. No, that one had a lot. A little bit more. Alright, this one over here. Nothing. Nothing. Alright, so we just add some more fluid. Right. So ideally, maybe I can boil water and toast simultaneously. Now, in all reality, I do have a real stove in the RV here, so we're going to do that in a little bit. For now, we can actually prep this cup noodle real quick. Hey, you know, it's still alive, so we're going to keep working with that. The basic shrimp cup noodle, we're going to add some garlic powder to that. Now, technically, I like to do this little thing where I take... Well, we don't need to do all that. I do like to do that, though, so I'm going to just do it anyway. So I'm going to take some garlic powder, as such, and just toss it in here. Nice amount. We want some nice garlic flavor that doesn't come with it. Then, technically, I forgot an ingredient here, which is these nice little dehydrated mushrooms. Oh, dehydrated mushrooms. I got fresh ones, but for this situation, we're adding boiling water still, which we're actually going to. And technically, I would normally use the dehydrated garlic here, but I do still have some of this tangy, fresh garlic that works out kind of like lemon. But we just put a nice little handful of mushrooms, add some texture there. Now, I would do the whole boiling eggs, but I'm doing an experiment here, so pardon me. In fact, I think I'm going to need to take a quick bathroom break before I do the next step. Pardon me. Bathroom is only over yonder, so I'll be right back. Almost toasted bread, basically. I feel like I need a bigger pan for toasting bread, though. That thing doesn't even fit 2 breads properly, in my opinion. 3 is kind of like pushing it, but it's not that bad, but still. I feel like it just sort of barely fits, type of thing. Alright. I guess the next step here is to add some more alcohol. And see if we can manage to melt some damn cheese. technically, I'm kind of feeling like boiling the water on the other thing, but since this is kind of working, let's just continue with what we're doing here. Move that to the side. Fix this up a little bit because it really needs 2 wires going on here. This just feels safer lower to the ground like that. Alright, so I got it like a little layer above the like bottom. I don't feel like messing with the other thing right now with the rocket stove thingy. But yeah, we got some nice little. So I'm gonna need to reinforce this with a second pieces of wire going on here. Cross-sectioning proper. This is alright though, for what it's worth. I got a little. And away we go. Back to Never Never Land. Alright, that's not straight enough. Huh? That's feeling a little floppy. Yeah, this piece of brick ain't exactly perfectly. We're good. Let her go for a minute. It don't matter. Let's just hear stuff sizzle. That so doesn't feel quite right. It'll be okay though. If that meat's sizzling, then maybe I can throw the bread on top of the situation here. Alright, we're gonna need. No, we'll do this a little. Marijuana. Recycling some Del Taco wrapper. Oh yeah, I'm not done with the, what's it called? Like I said, usually I would do some garlic dehydrated, but it's a little tangy. Maybe 2 scoops because I got a big jar here. So we got garlic powder, garlic, and mushrooms. Dehydrated mushrooms because I want to save my fresh ones for pizza and omelet and stuff like that. Let's move the garlic out the way for the moment. Cup noodle is ready to be at hot water. We'll put that over there. Dude, this fucking stand is kind of flimsy though. Got some good heat coming off here though. Ooh, we're getting sizzling. Well, no kidding. It's a basic little fire going on underneath here. Not bad though. Not bad. Not mad. I'm mad at my stand though. Fucking wants to fucking fall apart. I'm mad at my stand right now. This really needs some reinforcing. Like no joke. Oh, that's better at least. Sizzle, baby, sizzle. Sizzle, sizzle for me. There you go. I mean, I would really like to be fancy and do the whole, make both sides of both pieces of. I mean, I could use the bigger pan and it'd still be a little difficult. All right, this is where we're gonna get fancy, though. This is gonna get fancy in a couple seconds. Wow, only 40 minutes to make a fucking grilled cheese sandwich and a cup noodle, dude. Yep, get some little sizzle going. We want sizzle here. Let's get the cheeses ready. The arsenal. That's it, it's gonna get fancy in a minute. I think I want to use the tongs, actually, after all. Sizzle, sizzle, baby. I mean, I'm still getting comfortable using this much alcohol in the situation, so pardon me, okay? Just trying to do too much at once at the same time. Again, time for the fancy part. Oh shit. Getting some extra fire here that we don't need. Too close to that. I think we'll go for the cheese. Part 1. Don't mind me, I just got a little bit of soot on my hands here. Alright, cheese is officially melting. And for the fancy part, we cover, at the same time, toast. Now, I'm not feeling this damn freaking stand, but it is kind of working, so don't want shit to fall over either, but my bread's not quite toasted just in the middle yet. Let that cheese melt a little bit too. We're almost done with this though. We're getting close. Alright, I need that out of the way actually. This over here, actually on the cutting board. That can go on the other cup noodle shit. Alright, so we just want to get this bread a little bit toasty. A little bit toasty. We're not done yet. Still got some fancy part left. Toast my bread, toast. At least on one side a little bit proper. Well, the cheese is stuck to the meat. Good. Now we need the bread to be a little warmer so that the cheese sticks to the bread too. But we also want that nice little crust layer of the bread. I think the other one burns a little hotter though. Not gonna lie. Man, I'm gonna need a picture of this later on. I'll take a picture of this anyways, as is. Yeah, we got a little bit of extra soot going on, so pardon that. A little black here and there is just a little soot. Okay, we're getting there. I swear this pan is not big enough. It's like you're better off just doing one at a time. There you go. There you go. Now we're talking. Now we're doing this properly. Hold on. There you go. Just to give it a nice little... Okay, I'm learning how to use this shit. Okay? There we go. I can watch the bread kind of falling here. Alright, I'm going to be able to make basic stuff at the very least. I'm practicing. Calm down. So let's see here. Timing, smelling, no bread, no burning. We're going for that. And just toasting. Don't need butter here just yet because we want to crust it up. It's like only right in the middle anyways. Seriously, dude. Oh yeah, that's looking freaking, that's what's up there. Boy. Okay, I need another picture of, that's how we're doing it. Still got lots of fire left. Alright. So that's nice. Amount. Couple seconds. I'm doing the bread part right now. What's that? Hold on, it's just almost there. I mean, you still gotta let the cup noodles sit for a minute after the water boil. No, but
7.5 just hit up
oh, not here.
right above on the north of California, right up about 100 miles. So the big one might be coming really soon.
I bet. Not too worried.
Wait for it. You know what I like about the earthquake? You know what I really like it? You know what I want to hear it? You want to hear it?
Sure.
It's gonna happen to you too. Look, check it out, check it out. The day it happens, okay, you're gonna be smoking weed and drinking, okay?
Yeah.
Right? Okay? And all of a sudden you're gonna get up and you're gonna fall down and you're gonna be like, oh, you're gonna be moving around like, oh, like riding a wave, and you'd be like,
It's already like that when the
no,
wind.
you know what's gonna happen? Once that happens, you'll think to yourself, fuck that weed, that fucking weed got me a good buzz. The next thing you know, you'll see the cars move back and forth. Oh, it wasn't an earthquake.
It wasn't. It was an earthquake, not a. Oh.
So CJ wanted to buy some land, so I just referred him to Chuck. Okay.
Sure.
And say we make a little percentage there too. You know what I mean? CJ wants to buy land so he can dump mulch in it because it's a good paying money. You get it?
I guess so. So I've heard.
So whatever we get, whatever we get from Chuck, we get from Chuck. You know, we get Chuck, we get a good cut of money. You know, we got things to do. What else? Chuck.
Here's the progress. I got two cheeses melted, and four meats all toasted up too. The bread is just finishing toasting on this one. I'm gonna heat this up on this side one more time, and then get the next cheese ready for the next. So basically, it's like this: bread, cheese, meat, cheese, bread, cheese, meat, cheese, bread. And then you can slap on the mustard afterwards. I mean, right now I'm trying to get it all to stay in one piece, you know? But right now I got one cheese melted here. So I need to like get this bread over here going too. One more notch. The water is just...
Big earthquake expected. They're telling everybody to prepare. That the big one's coming, that sonar says that within the next 48 hours or 24 hours, it's coming down this way now. And the next one is 100% to hit Los Angeles or San Francisco now. The one was right above, like right above, not San Francisco, maybe San Francisco.
Let's see here.
Prepare yourself.
Yeah, like 5 minutes. 5 minutes. I'm just, I'm learning how this works at the same time, so that's all. Well, I had to boil the water on the stove, but basically, I'm going to do this over the sink even. Okay, kids? I don't need to do this over here. How hot? I think that's good. Oh shit. Bread toasting a little too hard there, kid. So cup noodle number one. Kind of want to get everything, mushrooms and garlic into the thing. But yeah, it's already salty enough. You just kind of add in the garlic, adds its own little texture and flavor to it. Either way. That was some nice boiling water there. Oh shit. Alright, so we got that's still toasting. Alright. I'm learning here. How long did it take me to make this far? Almost 1 hour, kid. Alright, is that still toasting? Yes, it is. Now I've learned how to do that part. So I don't really need the tower over there right now unless I'm doing some fancy. Alright. How hot is that? Hot enough to melt cheese, baby? Please tell me you're hot enough to melt cheese. Yeah, close enough. So when this gets a little hot too, get that ham nice and hot. Actually, it's mostly about the ham getting hot actually. And a little toasting on the bread, a little more. Yeah, that edge is burned a little. Right before the flame gives out too. Get that ham nice and hot so when I slap it on there, it melts that cheese a little bit better. technically, it's the part you flip it over, and then you go put it on the regular stove at this point. This needs repair, and yeah, that's empty. That needs regular fixings. Alright, so that's one. I think we're going to do the rest on the regular stove for now. But we did make a thing. We did test out the things. We did make a cup of noodle. I boiled the water actually at the end on my regular stove. And I'm technically doing the final product over here as well. But that's pretty much the final product there. This is the part you might want to use a I have an actual special spatula for that. For this exact situation. Don't know why I'm not using it. But right now, that's like freaking winner. Little grilled cheese dinner. I don't know if that's a good angle, but kind of want to take a picture proper, but oh well. Alright, stir cup noodle. Make sure all that garlic, mushrooms, dehydrated, turn back into mushrooms. Alright, we'll call that ready to serve. So this needs repairs. This, well, needs to be built the rest of the way. And this is actually still hot. So I can actually maybe do my toasting thing in a minute. There. Let's give that bottom of that a little bit more. Alright, so switch to the other stove. Oh. Photo. It's not bad looking. Cheese is melted enough and all. Alright, your thing's ready? Yeah. Well, it's hot. Anyways, it's all ready here, so the cheese officially sticks, so we're good on that part. I'm gonna have to add some mustard in a minute. I like to say that it needs to be a little hotter, but that's alright. Alright. Well, I did successfully toast bread and melt cheese. That was kind of a goal in life here. Technically, I did accomplish a goal in life. Technically, I really need to pull out that other spatula thing. instead of doing this. It works. Now, where to put the mustard at the end is another story, because the idea here was cheese melting and extra bread and everything. Well, either way. I mean, at this point in time, I suppose I could add some butter. But I'm just using whatever's left of the meat. And then Edgar gonna be here in a minute. I guess he's busy for a minute. Cup noodle gonna get cold. So, cup noodle, mushrooms, garlic powder, done. Just makes it better that way, in my opinion. Alright. That should be a wrap right there. Where's my cover? There it is. I'll let it sit like that for a minute. I'm gonna throw in some mustard. Stone ground mustard. I feel like it almost needs to go in between the meat or something at this point. Like, will that work? To throw the mustard in between? Bread's kind of occupied. That's actually working out. Like, seriously, take a picture, trick. Like, seriously, right? Take a picture. Now she is complete. So we're gonna do the rest of round 2 on the regular stove. So for now, we're just gonna keep that warm till Edgar gets back. Super minimum heat. That's a good looking little sandwich though, tell you what. But yeah, that's, again, I like really need to take a picture of it. Well, another picture, I suppose you could say. Okay, mustard's starting to escape, not good. I totally put this bread on crooked, and now it's stuck to the cheese. Less crooked. Whatever. It's... It doesn't look right. Cheese melted. I'm all proud of myself over a damn grilled cheese sandwich. Alright. Keep it toasty. And cut. Well, technically, oh, that goes there. Technically, oh, mustard's in the frickin' shot. Technically, I like to use more than one type of cheese. Oh shit. That's the sound of Green Harvest. The sound of Green Harvest. Got the little paper there for when it's time to serve it. Alright, so we're still going to play with this in a little bit. But for now, this needs work. So I like this. So I'm going to make something like that's specific for this. This is still good for its own separate purposes. So I'm just going to make a whole new thing. But we managed to make it 1 hour and 5 minutes to make a damn cup of noodle and a grilled cheese sandwich. A whole fucking hour and 5 minutes, bro. I need a damn cigarette after that. In fact, I'm gonna Frankenstein me a damn cigarette. Well, it is about 1:30, so I guess I got a little bit of time before the people come over and gotta deal with that. Okay, I gotta refill my tobacco, but instead I'm gonna Frankenstein. So this would normally I would do a freaking, I could roach clip it, but today we're just gonna freaking line up 3 of them in a row and just use another paper because I got some extra papers. As such. Then we're going to line it 1 more notch with a little fill in the blank here. So the basic way I do that is, you see what I'm doing? I recycle everything, even my damn cigarette kid. Boom. And boom. And I make some damn good cup noodle, and it's mostly because I'm filming and I'm trying to experiment with the stove. So calm down, it's not like the end of the world here with the 1 hour later thing. Freaking Edgar, I mean. This has to roll out exactly when it's ready. Hot and fresh and ready, and now the cup noodle ain't gonna be hot no more, homie. Trying to time it right. Does smell good though, overall. You know what? I'm over here now. I'm gonna build a specific for this one. Well, that's the prettier side anyway. No cook crap over on there. I'd like to say a good parting shot. Just me smoking a cigarette. Still gotta fix that. So I got a couple of cup of noodles, 12 pack of Hawaiian bread, big old peanut butter, Oreo cookies, a little something for the doggies. He ran out of food and he ain't got no money, so that's what we're doing now. Gotta help Richard make his case about his problems with Noemi Marie Sanchez. I got my own problems. I gotta make her pay for what the fuck she did. Can't get away with it, you fucking felon. Not gonna happen on my watch. I swear, all my coolers are at 25 degrees. And 12.9, okay. Not huge, but Not huge sun right now, but it's okay. It's enough. I hear Edgar. Alright, so now we're gonna have the final test here. If you're lucky, it's still hot. Whatever's clever. Sit down, have a bite. Don't mind the water bottles. See, Edgar, this is how I wrap the sandwich. Like, look at that, fancy.
Hey, that looks like it came from a
fucking rat. Look at that.
What about you?
I gotta make mine.
You want to go have some of this?
No, just eat that.
You sure?
Here, hold on, I gotta get the...
You have any chili?
Yeah, sure. I got the mustard on there already, though.
This was very professionally done, you know that? Very professionally done. So, Yomi called me now begging that if we can go remove the greenhouse.
Oh, hell no.
I said, I can't be there, Yomi, I can't have part in this kind of, You and Bill already told me that he left people there living already, they're there already. I don't want to be there.
Hell no.
I don't want to be there.
Alright. So you're telling me...
This was a sandwich, an egg sandwich to be like,
So that's legit.
Yeah,
I made a good sandwich. So I put... Here's the deal.
So Jack in the Box or Wendy did it like this weekend.
So I got bread, cheese. So toast the bread, of course. Cheese. 2 meats, but then mustard in between the meats because the cheese was already stuck to the bread after I toasted. So I had like a method. So I'd have the bread toasting, and then I'd have the meat. So I just put the 2 meats because I'm lazy. And then after the meat gets sizzling, I flip it over. Then I put the cheese so the cheese melts properly. And then from there...
Wow, very cheesy.
Yeah, I didn't want to put too much, but... Fucking fly, I tell you. I didn't want to get too carried away. Is it okay? So tell me okay. So you notice I used 3 breads.
Very good.
And the cheese is right in between the bread, so it works out. And then the meats is enough meat, right? Obviously. But the bread to meat ratio, the cheese ratio.
So.
And then don't forget you have a cup noodle that's getting cold here.
Oh wow. What about you guys?
Don't worry, I gotta make mine. I have to boil my water. I'm gonna do it separate. I'm gonna restart my live feed.
Wow.
Well, at least I got the end result is I successfully managed. And I'm going to do it over on my regular stove because this was like trying to test out using this thing. And it worked. I mean, it melted. No shit, it's a fire. It's going to melt cheese. It's going to toast bread. No kidding. And it'll boil water, yes.
So there's got to be here at 2:15.
But how much fuel and how long it lasts and how hot it actually gets to the, stable temperatures. Not bad, though. Like this right here, it's not bad. This right here got a little flimsy on me. So my next step is actually I want to build a new one of these after I make myself something.
Do you want to go? Do you
Nah, especially not to Noemi's place either.
No. I'm talking to show the property at 2:45.
You don't need me for that. I got my. If you haven't noticed, I got some cleaning up. I gotta figure out where to start. Instead, I distract myself making stoves and stuff.
Well.
Now the cup noodle is garlic powder,
Nice.
Dehydrated mushrooms because we're throwing boiling water in there.
Nice.
Even though they're like more expensive than regular mushrooms, they're still kind of work for this situation. And I would normally use the dehydrated garlic, but I got that big thing, and you like that little lemony tang that the garlic has. There's nothing wrong with it. It's not like spoiled garlic or anything.
Very good.
I don't know why there's a little liquid on the bottom here, but whatever. Ain't the end of the world.
So, he'll be here at 2:15, he says.
That's a half an hour.
He wants to rent out, and Robert wants to go live at
The yellow house. I bet.
Then Naomi called him up and told him to go pick up a car already.
Oh, Christ. Yeah, and a car that you'll get arrested first thing you put it on the road.
A car doesn't even belong to her.
Oh, yeah, that too. Let's not forget that part. Doesn't even belong to her. This weed's pretty good, though.
Oh, Frank and Joe kept on saying that none of the work that I did is no good.
Still yet on that. Still on that.
And Richard told me that he already has guys there. The cartel is there, and the cartel is claiming the greenhouses. And they said that Naomi owes them the money, and they're looking for her. And guess what Naomi told me what she's going to right now?
Yellows.
And guess who I saw? I saw two helicopters flying that way right now.
Yep, I heard them. Smells good. So you tell me, the garlic powder, the garlic, regardless of how you do it, the regular garlic, if it's fresh garlic, is better.
Helicopter passed right through here when zooming right through Naomi's first.
Honestly, I prefer fresh garlic, but I'm lazy. I got me a big old jar. Oh, this could be interesting. Well, I got me a big jar of semi-fresh garlic. It goes from white to a little yellow, and it goes from like normal fresh garlic to sour. I don't give a fuck.
Richard, with all this bullshit, got to meet the cartel, and now he's teaming up with them. Now they say that she can't take it, and they're all fighting for the greenhouses.
It's silly.
That's silly, isn't it?
Isn't it?
Naomi didn't pay for them.
Nope. She just wants to steal one more fucking thing. Fucking steal a rubber bitch. One more thing to steal. That's all the fuck it is to her. It's like, it's just something she doesn't have and she wants to have it. She wants to possess it.
Joe and Frank are making every pretext not to go over there because they're afraid.
Oh, they better be. I'm telling you, gonna get what she deserves at the end of the day.
And if somebody called up Bill and told Bill that they're heading that way right now, they would catch him in the act. Or maybe it's already happening because it's really bad out there.
Yeah, calm down, Noemi. Trying to have more than you can have.
I try not to get involved because that's just the death sentence, right? I mean, the death sentence.
No kidding. The whole situation is dumb. It's like, bro, get the fuck out. You don't have. That's not yours. That's not yours. What's wrong with you? But no. Okay. Fucking have at it, kids. Have at it. I don't give a fuck.
She
Enjoy the show. Grab the popcorn, kid.
She wants to claim something doesn't belong to her, and the reality is that.
Yeah, that's how that is. Reality is you're gonna have to fight for it, bitch. At the end of the day.
Yep.
Go fight. Round one. Yeah, I'm gonna do mine on the regular stove this time. It's a little easier, but no, at least it worked out. I mean, okay. Considering I'm using an alcohol stove that, it's kind of unpredictable. Heat, temperature, etc., and duration. Now, don't get me wrong. I had to end up boiling the water. I boiled the water on here, but I ended up finishing it over there so I could do the toasting over here. You know what I mean? Testing it. I'm testing. I'm testing. I'm like, okay, this is what I'm working with. This height from this particular model that I made, brand new, just first burns. This one, I'm still working on my Flame Tornado. Well, but this is just basic for cooking. Fuck you. I'm gonna make a grilled cheese. Bam. Boil some water. Bam. I need to make a whole new bracket that fits just for this brick, because this unevenness is not working for me. And this thing keeps slipping. It keeps sliding like this way and that way. And no bueno. It worked. I mean, it stayed on. It didn't fall. And this one worked too. This one didn't fall either. I had both of them running at a point. At least I can successfully toast bread on my goddamn alcohol flame. When I run out of propane, I'm in. I got something. So.
And walk around, make sure that all these puppies are really fed because I cooked their rice.
Yeah, there's something.
Oh, and I gotta get ready for that 2:15. What time is it now?
1:50. So you got 25 minutes to get ready for your appointment.
2:15?
Well, no, it's 1:50.
Oh shit.
You got 30 minutes. 25 minutes, sorry. Sorry, 23 minutes. Guess we'll just bring the camera back. Yeah, I have all that freaking mess over there to deal with. I've got a lot of it's all useful. It's projects and obviously, and a few recyclables, and there's some food in there like canned foods and stuff. Gotta love the robot camera. So convenient. Oh, I didn't finish my cigarette anyways. Alright, so we don't need the scissors and the pliers at the moment because we're gonna cook on the regular stove the rest of the way. I feel like I should really just do that separately because I was doing a whole bunch of different things, but we were testing, so that all makes, oh Christ. I think I got some of that black soot on my face. Can't see. Yeah, whatever, who cares? Oh, that's not. Alright, so to wrap, you need to make a new one of these that actually fits on this block perfectly. And then we'll still test out this some more. I need to figure that out. So this one's a little shorter, this one's a little bigger, I don't know. We'll come back to that shortly. But yeah, basically, I'm going to need the bread over yonder too. And my little egg. Well, technically I'm going to use the egg over here, so that's separate. And this I can move back now that I'm done over that. Oh, Christ, stay where I put you, bitch. But yeah, I'm going to eat the egg over here at some point, I think. Oh no, I smashed the bread. No, don't smash the bread. Flip. Bread clip. I mean, I kind of like the clip. Oh, I should have gave Edgar some damn chips. Forgot for a minute there. Alright, so yeah, we got some work to do on this little setups. And that's as far as that goes. And I mean, I kind of like the brick to be a little more on board the thing. I guess like this is what I have to do. Transformers. Yeah, that's kind of close, but not too close. I still got a few inches, I'm good. Mostly, this doesn't have to even be on here, this can be down here, for fuck's sake. That's how that's going. And then I'll build the new thing, and then I'm gonna chop some kimchi up. Make some kimchi in a minute. But yeah, that's pretty much. Switch back to that. Let's test that out. So do the same thing as before, I suppose. Dust off the pan a little bit, but yeah. Staging area over yonder. I mean, the cup noodle, I guess, could be in the shot somewhat. But still got the Parmesan cheese out from the other night. Alright, so 1:56 p.m. I am hungry too, so I'm gonna have to cook something. Same thing. Why not? Look good. I'm down. But yeah, that's what's next. So I guess 808dragon.com, hashtag the couch cook. We successfully did not burn down our house testing out alcohol stoves on a couch. And still need to build that better, but I'll do that while Edgar's doing his little thing. And in between, I'll do something else too. 1 hour and 25 minutes of not half bad video live. Yay. Not mad. Not loving that way that camera's acting, but whatever. So this is next thing. Make a new one of those. 808dragon.com. Aloha. Ahuiho. Bye-bye.